This is a piece that I did a few years ago. I wanted to trace it, just the general shapes, the general design of it. The traces here, it's kind of rudimentary. You know, it's not perfect, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. We're going to go into this in all different ways. Let's just back up. Yesterday's live stream, we did a doodle. On my quiet live stream, I did this, and this is all done in ink. It's kind of a play on doodling, even though it's representational. It's really freeform. But I thought today it would be cool to do a combo of both of yesterday's lives. And you can use whatever materials you have handy, but you know, black ink will give you the graphic look. What we're doing in this one that I didn't do here is, you see how I have all of the little marks within on the one that we're doing today. We're going to look at each shape and we're going to look at it like it's a map. So we're going to feel the surface of it. You can do them however you see fit, however you like, where they're really incorporating like the surface of the sphere of the lemon. And we're going to do the same thing with the leaves. You're feeling the object, you're feeling the dimensionality of it when you're doing this. And this is going to get a little messy too, because when I did my trace, I used 2B pencil. And the 2B pencil is very smudgy, but that is okay because that will all erase away anyway. And you know, just do them however you like, but where it feels like you're covering the surface. So this little lemon over here goes like that, and I'm just tracing it like I'm feeling the round spherical surface of the lemon. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing, but in the other direction. So it looks kind of like a topographical map. This one, I'm going to do like super bumpy, like that. It's just like that. And then we got the little guy in front, and I'm going to do the opposite direction. Such as like maybe the heat is here, and then we're going to do that. I did a bumpy leaf here, a leaf with that interesting little scalloped edge. You can follow the scallop like that. Just going to go through all of my wonky little lemons here and things that are on my tree and create a few new ones because my trace was didn't get a few areas. So I'm going to do like that. What should we do for this one? That. If you would like this trace, I might put a link to it in the description. That looks good. Okay, so let's get started. So now we have our lemon. Oh, this guy didn't get going. Pretty good. We can make up the rest as we go along, and that's fine. Second part. We started out with this. Traced it because we're going to do some topographical doodling on this. So I have a bunch of black pens here, and I have some brush pens, and I have a big fat one, Permapaque, which is a great Sharpie alternative that does not smell. I'm going to just start it. You can just do whatever you want, but let me just demonstrate real quick. So I'm going to do an outline on my top lemon here, and everything's connected. So of course, I'm going to do this little guy over here. So I'm just going to start doing my outlines everywhere until we get bored with it, and then we can start to doodle. So this is a brush pen. You can really use any kind of black ink pen that you have lying around that you haven't used, that you're like, I want to use that pen, but I don't know what to use it for. This is a good place to use it. Oh, whoops. Look what I just did. Oh my goodness. I just did what I said I wasn't going to do. So something that I didn't do today, but that I did do on yesterday's stream, which is connected. I made a little key of my doodles. I don't have to follow these, but these are a nice little cheat sheet to have if you're kind of, what do I want to draw? Like, what doodle do I want to do? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, it's too much to think about. To have a little doodle cheat sheet. And I also showed in that live stream how you can really pick up any book that you have, any book with photos in it or anything, and you can find inspiration for new styles to doodle, like new little patterns you can do. Check that video out. There's a lot of good info in it, and it's a really fun project. I'll show it to you again real quick, just so you can see, because I want you to see the progression. Yesterday, we did this one. Do I have a name for this? I don't know. It's also lemons. It's also doodling, but it was a colored pencil and then added some color wash to the background. This is what I did on the Quiet Time Live. I was thinking about this one when I did this one. But now we're on to a progression between a combination of this guy and this guy. So this is our combo. This is combo pack today. So let's just go right in. Let's do zigzags. I'm doing longer zigzags. My plan was to keep things short, but look at me breaking the rules. What's going on here? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go in and erase any lines. I'm just going to have a little bit more of a messy hand, I think. You know, I thought the thing about using all the different pens would be cool because you get all the different types of marks. I am partial to the brush pen, I have to say. I love a good brush pen. I like to use pens that are tired as stamps all the way around a little topographical map. Let's talk about this one. Do you see how I was being pretty uniform here? Which I like that. I like the interest of how it's some are big and some are little here. Gives you more of the spatial feeling. What I don't like about these pens is that, do you see how like sometimes when I do that, where's my line? Why? That drives me nuts. Because this little tiny tip here, there's a little piece of plastic around that. And that little piece of plastic is keeping me from making a line when I move my pen a certain angle. And that drives me nuts because I want my pen to be able to make a mark if it's like doing a headstand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my pen to only work part that has ink on it. That part should work. I don't want it to have a little plastic coating around it. That's no good for me, okay? And that's why I only have one of these pens now. I've actually had a few of them, but I will say it's why I don't buy them now. That's my little pen rant. But I could rant about pens a lot. Let's do this lemon right here. Oh, look, I picked the Pentel Sign Pen back up. Do you think that that's becoming like a pen that is dominating this topographical doodle page? I kind of feel like it's between this and the brush pen. I'm going to pick the brush pen back up in a minute because you kind of can't beat a brush pen. Lines you can get with these pens, like the expression that you can get, is just awesome. Look at all the personality. All right. Those look like fairly tight. Let's do something really loose here. That's like a spherical moment. So you can really feel the sphere. This is what we got. There's a lot left here. And I'm just going to go in like this. Let's take our cue from this leaf. And then maybe we'll do like that. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do like a pattern. Pilot, razor point, extra fine. Let's give this one a go. Little dashes. I think I need some bolder pens. These are really fine and they're very difficult to see. This is a Sharpie S gel. Let me do a larger area. Can I show you something I really like about this pen? Where the chamber is semi-transparent, you can actually see the ink, and I love that. Let's use the bullet tip of the Permapaque and use it like a little stamp. I think this paper with the pencil on it, it's making it slippery and hard for the ink to grab onto in some cases, such as this S gel pen. It was supposed to erase and they didn't. That's okay. Make and do. Let's do some little rainbows. Let's grab the Sakura microcarm. To access a Traciness doodle so you can doodle along with me, please check the description. There's a link there, as well as a doodle cheat sheet I made for you with room to put your own doodles. Check it out, and thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video with a thumbs up, and if you like my channel and my content, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out with the algorithm here on YouTube. Thank you. All right. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.